Darkness did not wait for the end of the world to be born. It was there at the beginning, older than thunder, older than the sea, older even than fear. Before Olympus rose, before storms were named, before the living and the dead were separated by law, a god came into existence whose realm would never know the sun. While the cosmos trembled under the rule of Cronus, while the heavens echoed with paranoia and prophecy, a child was born, not to rule the sky or the sea, but to inherit the silence beneath all things. This is the birth of Hades, the god of the underworld, the unseen king, the power that even gods would come to fear. Hades was born into a universe ruled by terror. Cronus, king of the Titans, had learned the cost of mercy from his own father's fall. The prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him gnawed endlessly at his mind, and with each birth his fear deepened. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, each was swallowed, imprisoned alive within Cronus's body, their divine essence trapped in suffocating darkness. When Hades was born, there was no hesitation, no deception, no mercy. He was consumed as the others had been, swallowed whole, condemned not to death, but to eternal confinement. From the moment of his existence, Hades knew darkness not as a place, but as a condition of being. Within Cronus, time lost meaning. There was no sky, no earth, no horizon, only endless void, pressure and awareness. Unlike Zeus, who would be hidden and nurtured, or Poseidon, whose power would rage against confinement, Hades learned endurance. His divinity did not lash out, it sank inward. In silence, he learned patience. In stillness, he learned authority. Darkness did not frighten him, it shaped him. Where other gods raged against their fate, Hades accepted it, and in that acceptance he became something far more dangerous than fury. When Zeus returned and forced Cronus to release his imprisoned children, the cosmos convulsed with prophecy fulfilled. Divine light burst forth as the Olympians emerged, reborn into freedom. Among them stood Hades, silent, unchanged in expression, untouched by the chaos of release. While his siblings roared, wept, or grasped the world with newfound hunger, Hades simply observed. He had already ruled a kingdom no one else could endure. Freedom did not exhilarate him, it burdened him. During the Titanomachy, Hades fought not as a conqueror, but as an inevitability. He moved unseen, wielding the helm that rendered him invisible, striking where fear was deepest. Death followed him, not the act of killing, but the certainty that all struggle ends. Titans fell not always by thunder or flood, but by the quiet removal of resistance. Where Zeus shattered and Poseidon overwhelmed, Hades erased. The war taught the gods that power need not roar to dominate. When the Titans fell and the cosmos was divided, fate made its final decree. Zeus claimed the sky, Poseidon the sea, and Hades was given the realm beneath all things, the Underworld. This was not a punishment, nor a lesser prize. It was necessity. Someone had to rule the dead. Someone had to ensure that endings remained endings. Hades accepted his domain without celebration or protest, descending willingly into darkness, sealing himself away from Olympus and the living world alike. The underworld was not a place of torture alone, as later ages would imagine. It was order imposed upon death. Rivers defined boundaries. Judges weighed lives. Souls were placed according to fate, not whim. Hades ruled not as a tyrant, but as a king, bound by law older than Olympus itself. Even Zeus did not interfere with his judgments. The underworld answered to no storm, no sea, no prayer for mercy, once fate was sealed. Hades became feared not because he was cruel, but because he was final. No bargain could undo death. No rage could intimidate him. No rebellion could overthrow him. He did not seek worship, temples, or praise. His wealth lay beneath the earth: gold, silver, fertile soil, the riches mortals would dig from graves without understanding their source. In time, he would be called Pluton, Lord of hidden wealth, a reminder that death and prosperity are born from the same depths. Among the gods, Hades remained apart. He attended councils rarely. He took no pleasure in divine excess. His union with Persephone bound life and death together, creating the seasons themselves, proving that even the underworld was not devoid of renewal. Yet Hades never escaped misunderstanding. Mortals feared him, gods avoided him, but none could deny him. The birth of Hades is the birth of boundaries. Before him, death was chaos. With him, it became law. He was not born to be loved, nor to be celebrated, but to be obeyed. While Zeus ruled the sky and Poseidon commanded the sea, Hades ensured that nothing, god or mortal, escaped its final destination. Even now, long after myths have faded, his legacy remains. Every ending echoes his name, every silence follows his law, and every soul, no matter how powerful, must one day pass beneath the earth and stand before the God who was born in darkness and chose to remain there. Hades was not crowned, he was accepted, and that is why he endures.